Welcome to the Employee Motivation and Happiness webinar. It's going to take a few minutes for everybody to log in. So in the meantime, a couple of things you might want to get for this webinar. Grab a pen and paper. We're going to do 4 activities and you want to write a few things down. Also, if you'd like, we'd love to hear what makes your employees happy. So for the next couple of minutes, you guys can let me know what makes your employees happy. And if you just type your answers in the questions box on the right-hand side of your screen, then we'll be able to see those and share those with you. Today we have people from as far away as Hong Kong, Italy, a lot of people from the U.S. We've got engineers, nurses, consultants, marketers. So we've got a lot of people today, so it's going to be great. Okay, so some ideas are coming in. What helps your employees feel happy? So one is feeling understood and effective, and I think that's really important. Feeling like they're a part of the team, feeling like you know what their needs are and their needs are being met. It's really, really important. And I think at some point in time we forgot that employees are people, and it's all about being human and treating them as if they're human. Okay, so another thing that's come up, let's see, getting paid more. Yeah, employees love to get paid more, there's no question about it. Casual Fridays. So I don't know how many of you do casual Fridays, but that's definitely a big one. Feeling like the employees are doing a good job, absolutely. Being able to be proud of themselves. It's really interesting that a lot of people talk about how lazy employees are and how they don't want to do the work, and that's just really untrue. Most people really want to do a good job. They really want to feel like they're effective. They really want to feel like they can make a difference. Another thing that came up is trust. That's a real big thing in great places to work. From a great place to work standpoint, trust is really important. They need to be able to trust the company and believe in who they're working for. And one of the more important pieces of trust is it's not just the executives but the supervisor. They have to be able to trust their direct supervisor. To feel like they're cooperating and part of a team. To feel appreciated. Staff parties, thank yous, and good jobs, and those are all really a big deal. We found both in the happiness research and in the great places to work examples, we've had giving recognition, letting them know they're doing a good job, letting them know they make a difference. Let's see, winning a big client, so celebrating the wins of the company, especially if they're tied into the purpose of the company and what the company's trying to accomplish, that they get excited for the wins as well as everybody else. Alright, so we've got a good percentage of people logged in, so we'll go ahead and get started. Again, so Employee Motivation and Happiness webinar. So we will start with, okay, so first off, who am I? My name is Ray White. I'm a volunteer for the pursuitofhappiness.org, and I'm their Director of Workplace Programs, and my role with this nonprofit organization is to help them connect happiness and performance. And so Pursuit of Happiness is about bringing the science of happiness to life. It's about taking all this science, learning how we can apply it to our lives. And specifically, I try to help apply it to business, and how can we show that happier employees are also more productive, and those are the kinds of things we'll talk about today. Also at the bottom here, you can see my email is raywhite1@verizon.net. So if for some reason I can't get to your questions while we're on the webinar, then I will answer all of them via email, I promise. A lot of times there's a lot going on and I don't get to all the questions, but feel free to email me and I'll be glad to help any way I can. Alright, so let's talk about what we mean by happiness. And it's real important to understand we're not talking about employees skipping around the office, smiling all the time, and thinking about rainbows and cotton candy. This is about real people and about how they feel and helping them feel positive. So it's about employees wanting to get out of bed every day and come to work. And I call it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. employees get up in the morning and it's thumbs up, yay, I want to go to work, then you've got happy, engaged, and hopefully productive employees. If they get out of bed every day and they don't want to come to work, they've got a thumbs down, then you're not going to be as effective or productive as a company. And so we're talking about this thumbs up, happiness, people engaged, people excited about what they do. They want to be part of your company. It also includes challenges. So, the fact that you have a lot of happy employees, and in our case, we've won 14 Great Place to Work awards, but, we've also had to let employees go. We've had employees that were unhappy. We've had employees that quit, went to better jobs. So it's not a perfect world, and that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about being able to get through the challenge and having more people engaged and productive than not engaged and productive. The recent Gallup poll shows that 70% of employees are not engaged. And, in order to win the Great Places to Work awards that we won, we had to have more like 70% engaged. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about happiness. So why is it important? What happens? Happy employees are 47% more productive than their less happy colleagues. So they're going to do a lot more. They're going to think more for your company. They're going to think more about how they can help their team members. They're just going to do more. And those more productive employees are going to treat your clients better. The front line especially is going to take care of your clients, and they're going to make your clients happier. So you're going to have higher client satisfaction. High client satisfaction is going to lead to more revenue, because the happier the clients are, the more money they'll spend with you. More revenue is going to lead to more profit. So more productive, more engaged employees lead to better financial and operational results and higher profitability. And then that allows you to grow and gives you much better growth opportunities. And we looked at earnings per share growth based on engagement, and it was 3.9 times bigger for those companies that had engaged employees. When you look at the Great Place to Work surveys, it's very similar numbers. Great Places to Work companies outperform the non-Great Places to Work by about 3 to 1 on earnings per share growth. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is the keys to employee motivation and happiness. And I used to have a lady that worked with me who was great at culture, and her name was Pam B. And so in honor of Pam B, we call these keys Pam C. And so Pam C stands for purpose, autonomy, mastery, and connection. Purpose, autonomy, mastery, and connection. We'll go through each of those and tell you a little bit about them.